Dominique Thorne. I have seen all of the first 3 episodes of Ironheart. How did this even come about?
Yeah, and it's like the real Tony Stark. It's like back somehow, and there's like a moment where she's flying through, and he's like, "Who's that?" And she's like, "I'm Ironheart, Mr. Stark." And he's like, "I like that girl." And then he like goes to do something else. Like that would be like the level of something that I think would possibly happen.
This, I'm not sure what they're meant to be, because this character isn't to be confused with Slug.
Slug, our hacker extraordinaire.
Who is also the exact opposite in the same show. I'm really confused.
Marvel fans are losing their minds over the most shocking recasting rumors to hit the MCU in years. And it's all centered around one character that was supposed to save Phase 5, but instead became its biggest controversy. We're talking about Ironheart, the series that was meant to carry Tony Stark's legacy forward, but has instead sparked a fan war so intense that it's literally dividing the entire Marvel community down the middle. The rumors started small, just whispers on Reddit and random Twitter speculation, but they've exploded into something massive that has Marvel Studios executives allegedly scrambling behind closed doors. According to the most dramatic fan theories circulating right now, Disney is supposedly considering the unthinkable, completely recasting Dominique Thorne as Riri Williams and bringing in none other than Rachel Zegler to take over the role for Season 2. Yes, you heard that right. The same Rachel Zegler who caused waves as Disney's controversial Snow White choice is now at the center of the biggest Marvel casting speculation since Tom Holland was rumored to be leaving Spider-Man. The internet is absolutely on fire with these rumors. And whether they're true or not, they've revealed something shocking about how fans really feel about Marvel's current direction. From cryptic social media posts to alleged insider leaks, from massive petition campaigns to heated debates in every Marvel forum. This speculation has taken on a life of its own that's bigger than any official Marvel announcement this year. When Ironheart Season 1 finally dropped on Disney+, the response from fans was nothing short of brutal, and the online reaction became so savage that it spawned thousands of memes, reaction videos, and harsh critiques that completely overshadowed any positive coverage the show might have received. Critics might have been relatively kind, but the fan response was absolutely merciless, with comment sections flooded with complaints about Dominique's performance being flat, emotionless, and completely lacking the charisma needed to fill Tony Stark's legendary shoes. Reddit threads with tens of thousands of upvotes dissected every scene, comparing Robert Downey Jr.'s iconic Iron Man moments to Dominique's portrayal and asking the brutal question that no Marvel star wants to hear. Is this really who's supposed to replace our favorite hero? TikTok became a breeding ground for side-by-side comparisons that went viral, showing Tony Stark's most memorable quips next to Riri's dialogue. And the contrast was so stark that it launched 1,000 reaction videos from Marvel YouTubers. The harshest criticism focused on what fans called a complete lack of spark, with viewers claiming that Dominique's Riri felt more like she was reading lines than embodying a genius inventor who could revolutionize technology. Fan polls on major Marvel sites showed devastating approval ratings, with some showing less than 30% of viewers saying they were excited for more Ironheart content. The backlash got so intense that even casual Marvel fans who barely engage with online discourse started questioning whether the character could survive another season. Out of absolutely nowhere, Rachel Zegler's name started popping up in Marvel fan discussions, and what began as random fan casting suggestions quickly snowballed into a full-blown movement that has taken the internet by storm in ways nobody could have predicted. It started with a few fan artists on Twitter creating stunning digital artwork of Rachel in the Ironheart suit, and these images went so viral that they racked up hundreds of thousands of likes and retweets within hours of being posted. The timing couldn't have been more perfect. Rachel was already in the spotlight due to her controversial Snow White casting, which meant she was fresh in everyone's minds and already generating massive online engagement, both positive and negative. Marvel fans began creating elaborate fan videos editing Rachel's most charismatic moments from West Side Story and other projects into Ironheart scenes, and these edits were so convincing and well-made that they started trending across multiple platforms simultaneously. What made the speculation even more intense was Rachel's own social media activity during this time period, with fans analyzing every single post for hidden clues and secret meanings. When she posted a mirror selfie that some fans swore showed red and gold reflections in the background, the internet absolutely lost its mind, with Marvel theory channels dedicating entire videos to breaking down every pixel of the image. Fan polls comparing Rachel to Dominique started showing overwhelming support for a potential recast, with some polls showing 70% or higher approval ratings for the idea. The movement got so big that mainstream entertainment outlets started covering it as a legitimate story, which only added more fuel to an already explosive situation. The internet became an absolute battleground as two massive factions emerged, Team Dominique and Team Rachel, and the conflict got so intense that it started trending on multiple platforms for weeks, creating some of the most passionate and heated debates the Marvel fandom has ever experienced. The Rachel supporters launched hashtags like Rachel is Ironheart and Save Ironheart that gained incredible momentum, with fans sharing thousands of fan edits, artwork, and detailed arguments about why she would be perfect for the role. These weren't just casual posts either. Fans were creating professional-level content, including full costume designs, fake movie posters, and even deepfake videos showing Rachel delivering classic Iron Man lines with her own twist. On the other side, Dominique's defenders fought back with equal intensity, using hashtags like hashtag Justice for Dominique and hashtag Give Her a Chance, while arguing that the actress deserved more time to grow into the role and that the backlash was unfair and potentially rooted in deeper issues. The debates got so heated that they spilled over into every corner of social media, from TikTok comment sections to Facebook Marvel groups to Discord servers, with fans posting essays defending their chosen side. Petition campaigns started flying in both directions, one calling for Rachel's casting that gained over 200,000 signatures, and another defending Dominique that hit similar numbers. Celebrity fan accounts with millions of followers started picking sides, amplifying the drama to an even wider audience. The situation got so intense that it began attracting attention from mainstream media outlets who started covering the fan war as a legitimate entertainment story, which only made the whole situation even more explosive and widespread. If you're as obsessed with this drama as we are, smash that like button, because your engagement helps us cover more of these explosive Marvel stories that the mainstream media won't touch. And hit subscribe, since this whole situation is evolving daily, and you don't want to miss any updates when new rumors drop, or when Marvel finally breaks their silence on this mess. According to the wildest insider rumors circulating through Marvel fan communities, Disney executives are supposedly in complete panic mode behind closed doors, allegedly holding emergency meetings and crisis management sessions about how to handle the Ironheart situation before it completely derails their Phase 5 plans. These unverified but incredibly detailed leaks claim that focus groups for Season 1 delivered devastating feedback about Dominique's performance, with test audiences supposedly describing her portrayal as forgettable and lacking the spark needed for such an iconic legacy character. The rumors get even more dramatic, suggesting that Marvel Studios has allegedly been conducting secret screen tests with multiple actresses, including Rachel Zegler, to see if a midstream recasting could save the franchise. According to these supposed insider sources, the studio is torn between two nightmare scenarios: keeping Dominique and risking continued fan backlash that could kill the character permanently, or making an unprecedented recasting that would create massive controversy about diversity and representation in Marvel properties. The speculation claims that writers have been secretly developing multiple versions of Season 2 scripts, with one version keeping Dominique as the lead and another featuring a major storyline shift that could accommodate Rachel taking over the role. Some of the most outrageous rumors suggest that the situation has gotten so tense that it's causing divisions within Marvel's creative teams, with some insiders supposedly supporting Dominique, while others push for the recast. Whether any of this is true or just elaborate fan fiction, these detailed behind-the-scenes stories have taken on a life of their own, spreading through Marvel communities and adding layers of corporate intrigue to an already explosive situation. The Marvel fanbase has literally split into two warring camps, and the division has become so intense and passionate that it's creating some of the most heated discussions the community has seen since the Snyder Cut movement, with both sides presenting compelling arguments that reveal deep fractures in how fans view representation and star power in modern Marvel properties. Team Dominique has rallied around themes of fairness and representation, arguing passionately that the actress deserves more time to develop the character and that the criticism she's facing is unfair, given the impossible task of following Robert Downey Jr.'s legendary performance. These supporters point out that even RDJ needed multiple movies to perfect Tony Stark, and they argue that judging Dominique after just one season shows a dangerous double standard that could set a terrible precedent for future Marvel casting decisions. They have created detailed video essays analyzing Dominique's performance scene by scene, highlighting moments they believe show her potential, and arguing that weak writing, not weak acting, was the real problem with Season 1. On the flip side, Team Rachel has focused on star power and charisma arguments, creating side-by-side comparison videos that showcase Rachel's stage presence and natural magnetism, compared to what they see as Dominique's more subdued energy. They argue that Marvel needs bold, commanding performers who can carry billion-dollar franchises, and they point to Rachel's Tony Award nominations and viral social media moments as proof that she has the kind of star quality that could revitalize the Ironheart brand. The debates have gotten so sophisticated that fans are analyzing everything from box office potential to social media engagement metrics, creating detailed arguments about why their preferred actress would be better for Marvel's long-term success. Both actresses have been posting content that fans are dissecting like it's the Zapruder film, analyzing every single image, caption, and emoji for hidden meanings and secret clues about the rumored recasting situation, creating a level of social media detective work that would make conspiracy theorists proud. Dominique's posts have become particularly scrutinized, with fans claiming to spot subtle hints of frustration or defiance in her content, especially when she shares behind-the-scenes photos from Ironheart or posts motivational quotes about perseverance and staying strong in the face of adversity. One post that really set the internet on fire was a mirror selfie where she wrote, "Still here, still fighting," which fans immediately interpreted as a response to the recasting rumors, even though she never directly mentioned Marvel or the speculation. Rachel's social media activity has been equally analyzed, with fans reading deep meaning into every single post she makes, especially when she shares content related to superheroes, technology, or anything that could remotely connect to Iron Man or Marvel properties. The most talked about moment was when she liked a fan edit of herself in the Ironheart suit, which sent the internet into complete meltdown mode, with thousands of fans taking it as confirmation that the rumors were true. Both actresses have maintained official silence about the speculation, but their social media presence has become a constant source of new theories and interpretations that keep the rumor mill spinning at maximum speed. With every story, like and comment being screenshot and analyzed by fans looking for the slightest hint about what's really happening behind the scenes. Marvel Studios has maintained absolute radio silence about the recasting rumors, which is actually making the whole situation even more explosive because their refusal to address the speculation is being interpreted by fans as either confirmation that something big is happening or evidence that they're genuinely considering making changes to the Ironheart lineup. This silence is particularly notable because Marvel usually moves quickly to shut down false rumors about casting changes, especially when they involve major characters and generate this level of online attention and mainstream media coverage. The lack of any official statement has allowed the rumors to grow and evolve unchecked, with new theories and supposed insider leaks emerging every few days to fill the information vacuum left by Marvel's non-response. Some fans have interpreted the silence as respect for both actresses involved, allowing them space to handle the situation privately without corporate interference, while others see it as evidence that major decisions are being made and Marvel doesn't want to comment until everything is finalized. The strategic silence has also allowed fan theories to become increasingly elaborate and detailed, with some supporters of both sides claiming that the lack of official denial proves their preferred outcome is secretly in the works. This rumored recasting situation has sparked intense discussions about much bigger issues in Hollywood, including the unprecedented nature of potentially replacing a lead actor after just one season of a major franchise property, and what that could mean for the future of how studios handle underperforming content and fan backlash. Entertainment industry analysts and fans alike are debating whether this could set a dangerous precedent where audience reaction on social media becomes the primary factor in major casting decisions, potentially creating a system where actors' job security depends more on viral approval than traditional metrics like critical reception or viewership numbers. The speculation has raised questions about representation and diversity in Marvel properties, with some arguing that replacing Dominique could send a terrible message about the studio's commitment to supporting actors of color, while others contend that performance and fan engagement should be the primary considerations regardless of representation factors. Industry insiders have noted that if these rumors were true, it would represent one of the most expensive and logistically complicated midstream recasting decisions in modern superhero entertainment, requiring massive rewrites, reshoots, and marketing pivots that could cost tens of millions of dollars. The situation has also sparked broader discussions about the power of online fan communities to influence major corporate decisions, with some celebrating the potential impact of grassroots movements, while others worry about the implications of mob-like behavior determining creative choices. These explosive rumors reveal crucial insights about Marvel's legacy character challenges and pressure on actors following legendary performances. The speculation highlights questions about Marvel's transition from iconic originals to successors. Ironheart became a Phase 5 case study, as Marvel introduces new heroes while satisfying original Avengers fans. The rumors show social media's growing power shaping entertainment narratives. This speculation already changed Marvel casting conversations, making every casting decision a potential battleground.